Hi, it's Caena, and it is almost 2018, and I do not want to go into the next year with a bunch of stuff that I don't use. So I think it's time for a really good declutter. So let's get into it. All right, so these are all kind of my correctors, primers, and whatnot. Little foundation and concealers, and let me just sort this out. Start with the basics. So let's see, I've got these guys. That's a primer. That's a primer. All right, we'll just start here. So what I have here, I've got my face primers. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this. I actually did like this, but it's pretty old and it's time to go. So these are going into the declutter bag. This is also something I enjoyed, but it is old, so I'm pretty sure that's expired. So we're gonna go ahead and get rid of that. A pure correcting primer. Okay, this is actually just a little sample of like an Urban Decay primer, one of the newer ones that I haven't tried yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and try that. This is a Smashbox primer oil. Honestly, I don't know how I feel about this. I have never liked a Smashbox primer. This one is different. I'm gonna give it a try. I'll make sure I try it instead of just let it sit there forever. This is also brand new. I've never tried it. It's mattifying though. And I am dry skinned, so I don't think I need that. I think I'm gonna give that to a friend, so I'm gonna put that aside. All right, let's get into, I guess, eyeshadow primers. Okay, so we know what these are. Urban Decay Shadow Potion. They're just little samples, shadow primers. I haven't tried these yet, like ever, which I know that's crazy, but I definitely want to. So these are, I'm keeping. This is something I'm currently panning. It's the Elizabeth Mott Thank Me Later eyeshadow primer. It's not bad. I like it. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep that. It's going in the pan. Oh, this is just my NYX glitter glue. I love it. It's awesome. And it's the only one I have, and it's new, so, and it's pretty. Not getting rid of much, am I? I honestly don't have a lot of these kinds of products, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and get all my non-foundation-y items together. So let's see what I have. Okay. I guess I'll just go ahead and I'll just wait. So what I have here, I have my MAC Painterly paint pot, totally keeping that. Good eyeshadow base. I mean, you know, everybody knows about that. Another thing probably y'all have seen is this Becca eye brightening cream, which I just got and I'm still kind of seeing how I feel about it. So obviously keeping that. This I just got in a BoxyCharm. It's a Bella Pierre Cosmetics Pro Concealer Palette. Obviously I haven't opened it and I don't want to. I don't know. I don't need this. I have the other one here and I don't even use that one very much. So this one's going to a friend. Okay, that leaves me with this guy. Let me just show you that. It's 2 correcting powders and 5 creams. It's just, it's the Stila palette. I'm not sure how I feel about this either. I might declutter it. I've had it for a little while, but it's just so pretty. And I do use it sometimes. So I'm just not huge into color correcting, but I think I'm just gonna have this be my one. And I really do like the powders in it, but the packaging is so beautiful. I adore it. But yeah, I'm gonna keep this one and see how it goes. Okay, now I got all my foundation-y stuff. So we'll go through that. These are all kind of in that line there. I'm just gonna go ahead and, I don't have a lot, so we'll just keep it all together. All right. So this is my Bobbi Brown. It's in a thing I got off Amazon. It's like a vacuum pump. It's got the, I love this thing. This is getting old and I don't use it a lot, but I do really love it. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep this and try to use it up. It is really great. It's like a very, very good for dry skin. The Bobbi Brown, like, what is it called? It's like a hydrating foundation, but I love it. Now this I use a lot more. This is the Urban Decay, kind of hard to see the reflection, but it's the Urban Decay One and Done Complexion Perfector. That's what it's called. But I do love this. I love the pump, and it's like kind of vacuums too. I love this. I use this like on a regular basis. So obviously keeping it, and it's new and I love it. So that leaves these guys. Urban Decay Naked Skin 3.5. Need to try that. This is like a benefit one that somebody gave me, like a sample that they gave me. Whatever, I'll try it. It's just a sample. Also, another new sample I got. I already know I like this, so I'm definitely keeping it because I will go through that no problem. And they even gave it to me in my proper color this time. So, no problem there. Which is light, by the way. Not that it matters. Okay, so this is like a concealer pencil I got from like a BoxyCharm or an Ipsy or something. It's a Trace Stick concealer deal. Now, I don't use a lot of this kind of stuff, honestly. But I think I am going to keep it because I don't have anything else like it. And I do kind of like stuff like this for like brightening. I don't know. I kind of like to use this like under my brows sometimes. So I'll see. I'll keep it. This is my Shape Tape. We all know what that is. Love it. Keeping it, obviously. And it's new. And again, like this is something I had been wanting to try and never had. And I just swatched it at the store and was like, yes, please. I need this. It's pretty great. Love it. Keeping it. Now these are tough. I don't know what to do about these. This is a liquid bronzer. I mean, I'm kind of think I'm going to have to admit to myself that I don't, excuse my hands shaking. I take a medication that makes me shake. So I think I'm going to have to admit to myself that I just don't use liquid, like products like this, like bronzers and things. I don't know. Just, I kind of want to try this, but I never use it. I think, like I'm thinking, oh, I could put it in some lotion and, you know, try it that way on like my arms or legs or something for some, you know what? I'll give it one last shot. And then this is like a highlighter. It's a liquid highlighter. And honestly, I'm not super into those either, but again, I don't know. We'll see. I might come back to that. What I'm doing is like I'm doing a pan where that'll be coming up, but I'm doing a project pan where I'm actually going through everything in my huge collection of makeup and using everything to see how I feel about it. And then at that point, it's going to be either it's going to be set aside as a something I'm going to keep in my collection, something that I just don't want and I'm just going to toss it. And then the other category would be things that I like, but I don't necessarily want to put them back in my collection. They're going to go into like a pan it pile so I can just project pan those out of here. You know, nothing I hate, obviously. Things that I will use, but things I just want to see move on. So like they're getting older or whatever. So that's going to be that category. Now this has actually never been opened. It's a liquid illuminator. Yeah, I do kind of like these. Now that I'm out of those primers that were like illuminating because they're expired, I'm going to try this. I'm not convinced primers really like do that much for me anyway, but like I do like the illuminating factor. So I'm going to give this a shot in place of those and just see, you know, it'll be one of those items that I try and I might get rid of. So we'll see. I'm going to keep that for now, but that's about it for those items. There will be more coming up, but I just kind of wanted to get through like my basic face products there. I'll be moving into like powders and everything beyond that for my next video, but yeah, I really didn't get rid of much, but I honestly don't have a lot of these kinds of things, so I suspect there will be more going in different categories than like I really need to go through eyeshadow palettes, and I'm telling you, I don't see myself parting with a lot of those either, but I do have a lot, so we'll see. But anyways, until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.